The incident further tarnished his reputation. Oh my God, his reputation was tarnished by this? No! What clips are they talking about? I can't believe it. Now I'll never watch Rogan again. And the $400 million he has in the bank is probably going to explode because his reputation has been tarnished by the wokesters who write these stupid articles. This guy just went with, Joe Rogan is an unfunny, pathetic comedian. And then this is something he reposted. It's a thing of Godzilla wearing a shirt that says, do not give me a cigarette under any circumstances, no matter what I say. Caption, Godzilla with body dysmorphia emerging from the ocean wearing a big t-shirt. Hey, I can understand why you don't think Rogan is funny if you have the weirdest, dumbest sense of humor in the history of the world. This is funny. All right, so we got two stories in this video. Number one, obviously, Joe Rogan dropped his Netflix special. And listen, it's one of the worst things that anyone's ever put out in the history of comedy not because it's not funny, but because he made one specific joke that we just can't tolerate. And I'll tell you which is the joke that he made that they are pulling their eyeballs out of their head over, okay? They can't believe he would have the audacity to say what he said. I personally watched it. I thought it was hilarious. Personally, I thought it was really funny, but I'll show you some of those clips. And then also everyone's favorite boxer in the entire world, and I mean that, Imane Khelif just fought 1 minute ago. I literally just finished watching it. This was just going to be a video about Rogan and the internet backlash, but I saw that Imane Khelif was fighting in the semifinal. The winner was going to the gold medal round, and I realized every person on earth is hoping that Imane Khelif wins. Everyone wants Imane Khelif to win the gold medal. There's never been a more unified thing in the history of America or the world than everyone's desire to see that person win. And I'll tell you why, all right? I will tell you why shortly, okay? Actually, I'll tell you right now. It's because either way, it validates everything that everybody wants, okay? Because if you are on the left and you're one of these people that hates the fact that Rogan made a joke about Michelle Obama or any of the other stuff that he said, then obviously you are one of these people that are all, these people are disgusting talking about her chromosomes, okay? Even if she has XY chromosomes, she's still all woman. She's a lady. And if you think she's not a lady, that makes you a bigot. And you're like, listen, dude, if she has internal testicles that are pumping testosterone through her body, then I don't think she's a she and a her. That makes her, it's a little questionable. Like, listen, I wouldn't be a total dick if I hung out with them. It's not like I would be like, no, I'm not gonna call a man her. She's a man, and I'm gonna call her that. Hey, man. Hey, can you not? Or sorry, hey, don't call me a man. Okay, man. Hey, okay. I'm not some kind of psycho, but if we are determining who gets to fight against who based on, who has testosterone, which is a very unfair advantage, and just because their testosterone comes from internal testicles, I would pretty much be like, listen, is it reasonable to have this person fighting against girls? Not really. And I do think it's hilarious that, guess what? They won. Imane won. Dominant victory. Shocker. I watched the whole fight. Dominant victory. Who could have thought that is what was going to happen? I don't believe it. So, dominant victory. And I want Imane to win because it will verify what I've been saying, which is that it's not fair. And everybody who's on my side wants this person to win because it'll verify what we said, which was it's not fair. And here's the proof. And then now there's going to be a second person with internal testes, and they're going to win too. They're going to win also. So the only two people are both going to win gold medals. Who could have imagined such an outcome? And obviously, if you're on the other side, you're like, she's a queen. She's a queen. Please, Lord. Please. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry about that. They definitely don't pray. They're like, I just want to visualize to the universe. I'm definitely not praying because there is no God, but really hope that Imane Khelif wins because she's such a beautiful queen. So everybody's aligned on that, right? Everyone is aligned on that, and that's hilarious. I mean, dude, I just watched it. I don't know what to call. Okay, if she's intersex, and I guess it's a she. I don't know, whatever. So she whipped that ass, son. She whipped that girl's ass. So with her XY chromosomes and her internal testes, she is very, very dominant. Congratulations to her. She's going to win the gold medal also. And Who could have predicted that? Now, getting back to the Joe Rogan thing, because Joe Rogan's new Netflix special, Burn the Boats, ignites internet backlash over controversial jokes. Now, let me tell you, before we get onto the special itself, they hated when Rogan said this. They hated it. Watch.
It's not about money.
You represent your country.
We've done studies,
state.
and it shows that when people fight for money, they don't fight that hard.
Yeah.
So, what? That's the Olympics. They're boxing for $0. They're punching each other in the face as hard as they can for $0. And this woman today got punched in the face by a man.
Damn.
Yeah. They let a transgender, there's apparently at least two transgender boxers that are fighting in women's boxing.
I don't understand.
You can't understand because you're not retarded. There has to be something wrong with you to understand. To think that makes sense and all you have to do is say you're a woman. No, but you're not, though. I say I'm a werewolf, but when the moon comes out, I stay a person.
Yeah, I mean, like,
this is not real.
I want to understand what from their part and their reasoning. Like,
Because you're a nice guy. You want to think that there's some part of this, like there's probably some sort of a reason. If they explain it to me, like, oh, I see your perspective.
Yeah, I want to see the perspective.
There's no perspective. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Because that perspective would gray the line to like, well, why not just let all men compete in women's sports? Well, men would dominate, and that's why you have Title IX. There's a reason why men and women's sports are separated. Because it's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair.
There's a reason why the UFC has weight classes. You're not fighting Brandon Moreno.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's not fair.
Yeah.
Right? All these things are put in place to make things as fair as possible. Weight classes, gender distinctions.
This article says they're not transgender.
What are you talking about?
That's what this says.
They may be intersex? Wait a minute. Is this today?
This is about them, yeah.
So this is where Joe learns that maybe this boxer is intersex, and I think he has a pretty good take here.
July 30th.
That's today.
But there is an athlete that they were saying was a male athlete that was Riley Gaines posted it on her Instagram.
It says they failed test that came back, testosterone tests, elevated testosterone.
What does that mean? So they took testosterone? Is it exogenous? Why are they calling this person transgender? Are they female to male? Like they're trying to transition to male? Is that what they're saying?
I don't know.
what? Okay.
What article is this?
From Outsports.
Outsports. What is Outsports?
Well, I mean, I'd go to somewhere else.
But hold on. What is
Outsports?
Outsports? What is that? What is the...
Probably LGBTQ.
Yeah, it's LGBTQ. Yeah, it is. So this might be biased. Google transgender boxer,
Olympic
and what does it
trans
say?
boxer.
Olympic
That's
trans
exactly where I
boxers.
started it. So they're previously
They will fight in
banned from
Paris.
Women's events, but
Yeah, but here it said, this is the person. Algeria's Imane Khelif.
Okay, so why are we going through this, even though this is like 4 or 5 days ago? It's because there has been no information since then that has been convincing whatsoever, other than just some rando dude being like, it's not true, it's a lady. And you're all, okay, well, what about the tests they took that said that they were XY and they were trying to infiltrate as a female athlete? Like, you know what I mean? But the point is, they hate Rogan, dude, for things like this. And now let's get into his special. Anyway, that was just a little side quest before we get over to the crybabies over here that are so upset about Rogan. What do you think? Anyway, so Joe Rogan claimed his clips were taken out of context, but the incident further tarnished his reputation. Oh my God, his reputation was tarnished by this? No! What clips are they talking about? I can't believe it. Now I'll never watch Rogan again. And the $400 million he has in the bank is probably going to explode because his reputation has been tarnished by the wokesters who write these stupid articles. Now, moving right along in the article, Joe Rogan's highly anticipated return to stand-up comedy with his new Netflix special Burn the Boat has been met with a wave of criticism and backlash for its controversial content. The special, released on Saturday, marked Rogan's first stand-up performance since 2018 and quickly became a lightning rod for controversy. Oh no. No. Anyway, so bottom line, he faced scrutiny in 2022 for his remarks about COVID-19 on his particular podcast. If you're getting your vaccine advice from me, is it really my fault? Okay, so this person, Rogan's special's not funny. I agree with Rogan's views, but the stand-up's not funny. However, it was his jokes targeting the LGBTQ plus community and Michelle Obama that drew the most ire. In one segment, Rogan joked about Michelle Obama having male genitalia, and that made transphobic remarks about transgender women using women's restrooms. Let's listen.
And a lot of people say, hey man, you're a fucking hypocrite. You'll say the R word, but you won't say the N word? Yeah! Because I'm more afraid of black people than I am retards. Duh. Yeah, don't you know how jokes work? It's all just supposed to be funsies.
Wow. I thought we're not allowed to say that word anymore. I am very ecstatic that that word is coming back. I'll tell you right now. In the car, so the thing that I've been doing lately is Giselle, my 12-year-old, is like now old enough she can listen to some stuff, and I've been, she listens to like she likes rap. She got good taste in music, and so I've been like building a mix for her of all the best stuff, like from when rap was good. Like I've been pulling off of all the like original like 2, 3, 4 Eminem albums, Dr. Dre albums, the Dog Pound, Dog Food, all this. Anyway, but my favorite Eminem song ever is Marshall Mathers. And he drops about 7 F-bombs in that song. And we're not talking about the one that rhymes with a hockey puck, And I said, I'm like, God, I love that word, man. Because he's not talking about gay people, But I forgot how much I love that word. And Joe made me love it again. All right, so social media platforms, particularly X, formerly Twitter, erupted with criticism following the special's release. Users condemned Rogan's jokes as unfunny, offensive, and harmful. Many questioned the comedian's reliance on controversial topics to garner attention and expressed disappointment with his comedic choices. Oh my gosh! I turned on the Joe Rogan comedic special hoping to hear about how transgender people are the funniest because they're so brave. And then this. Shut up.
It's just good to see everybody having a good time. The country's almost back to normal before World War III. COVID was just so strange. We lost a lot of people during COVID, and most of them are still alive. Yeah, right? Yeah, there's a lot of people that I don't fuck with anymore. Before COVID, I would have told you that vaccines are the most important invention in human history. After COVID, I'm like, I don't think we went to the moon.
Me neither.
I think Michelle Obama's got a dick. I think Pizzagate is real. I think there's direct energy weapons in Antarctica.
Yeah, what's funny is I've always said that my viewpoints are pretty much exactly aligned with Rogan, and he goes, after this, he's like, I don't really think that about Michelle Obama, but everybody else, all the other things. And I'm 100% aligned with that, dude. I'm not going to say the thing. You are really not supposed to say the lasagna gate thing. You're not even supposed to say the word. That's the only other thing that I ever got a strike on this channel about was I went through and the way I framed it was I was like, look, this is what they believe. Like people are saying crazy stuff. Like this stuff they say is crazy, but here's the real stuff that they are basing this on. And it's like, it's not even like disputable, dude. Like that's the whole thing. It's like, it's just about asking questions, y'all. You don't have a question about this? Like this right? You don't have a question about this? I'm not I'm not crazy enough to actually make the same mistake twice. But when you look at that, I mean, it's not complicated. That guy posted that right there on his Instagram before he was famous, and his friends commented this, and this is who these people are. You have no questions about that? Kill Room, Kill Room, about 18 and a half consecutive references to satanic sacrifice. That's on their Instagram. One of the most well-known Democratic donors in the world that is like in pictures with all these guys. Like that's not weird to you? I mean, come on, dude. Anyway, this isn't the first time Rogan has faced public backlash. In 2022, he was forced to apologize for using racial slurs in podcast episodes. God. Gotta love when Joe Rogan releases a comedy special to remind the world how cringe and unfunny he really is. 2 jokes in all he covered is weed, aliens, and vaccines. I'm tapping out after 9 minutes. Oh my God. Why does this look like I like this? I definitely did not like that at all. Or is that just like what it does? Oh yeah, okay. Hey, they pulled one that has 54 likes. Oh no. Let's read the replies on that. Let's see what other, brilliant takes came from these kind of people. Here we go. Okay. Listening to y'all lefties critique Joe Rogan after accepting and promoting the last decade of crappy SNL and Jimmy Kimmel is super ironic. I'm not a lefty, and Joe Rogan has always been a terrible stand-up. I also think late night is stale and dead and didn't accept it. Okay. By your own, will you spend money on a Joe Rogan special? You are calling anybody else cringe? What? I did not. Guessing you enjoyed it. Okay, it was on Netflix, but surprised you invested 9 minutes into the dumbest mother effer who thinks he's a genius. Hard to know myself where we're at. Oh, let's take a look at this guy, dude. Denver born and bred. You can find me flipping fermented grape juice. Oh, he's a wine guy. He's a wine guy. Wow. Let's see. Okay, what else we got from this dude? You know. Oh, he's mad about another comedy special. Whatever. Queer majority. Thanks for the time saved. I tapped out then too. Yeah. He's the worst, you guys. Joe Rogan is one of these people that just does not understand what is happening. You know. Let's look at this guy. This is fun, actually. Standing on Rizziness. Okay. All right. I take skipping rocks very seriously. You look like someone that we would hang out with. You look like one of us. What's wrong with you? Randomly, well, I did not know he was this unfunny. I want to be obsessed with the girl I am seeing. Is that too much to ask? No. All right. Happy August, whatever. Why is this guy such a pansy? Why do you hate on Rogan? My first love, Halle Berry 97. Not bad, dude. Not bad at all. What's wrong with you? I don't understand. Why is this guy being a puss if he's like, this seems kind of normal. Whatever, bro. You know? Okay, this is weird. Okay, hang on. This guy says Rogan is unfunny, right? This guy just went with Joe Rogan is an unfunny, pathetic comedian. And then this is something he reposted. It's a thing of Godzilla wearing a shirt that says, do not give me a cigarette under any circumstances, no matter what I say. And the quote is, or the caption, Godzilla with body dysmorphia emerging from the ocean wearing a big t-shirt. Hey, I can understand why you don't think Rogan is funny if you have the weirdest, dumbest sense of humor in the history of the world. This is funny. Hey, Rogan's not funny, but this is funny. This is hilarious. Weirdos, man. Matt Gaetz looks like someone from Team America World Police came to life. He does, actually. He actually does. Was not prepared for what happens when the camera zooms out here. We became totally unhinged if Donald Trump is not elected in November. What? I can't tell what side you're on, weirdo. Okay. I just can tell that your sense of humor is weird. Ooh, legs. Oh, wait, this is him. Okay. What on earth? Should have known from his hairstyle. A little too well put together, huh, guys? Doesn't look like mine at all. All right, I got to go. Love you guys.